Hello to all of you beautiful bakers and welcome back to BlueBell Bake. My name is Jordan. I'm your favorite average baker and media maker, and today we are going to be making hot milk cake. This recipe is one of my grandma's who sadly passed away in December, and I've just been kind of missing her recently and decided to make one of the things that she used to make all the time. And then I also decided to spread the love and share it with you all because I think she would have really liked that. But in order to actually start making it, you need a list of ingredients. So here's everything you need to make this recipe. So to make hot milk cake, you are going to need 4 eggs, which I've already cracked and put in this measuring cup so it's easier to pour, and also so I could make sure I got any shells out. It's definitely not because I can't crack eggs for the life of me. It's not because of that, I promise. You're also going to need 2 cups of sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 2 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour. You're also going to need 2 1/4 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 1/4 cup of milk. I ran out of space in this measuring cup, so that's why the 1/4 cup is on this little dish right here. And then the last but not least, you are going to need 10 tablespoons of unsalted butter that is cubed. So once you have all of those ingredients, it's time to start baking. And we are going to start with the eggs. Normally I put my eggs in a measuring cup if I have to add them one at a time, just into a recipe, so it's easier to kind of incorporate. But this time, we're just gonna pour all of these eggs into BlueBell and start beating it. You're gonna beat it for about 5 minutes until the eggs are kind of thick and lemon colored, according to my grandma. That was a noise, okay. Now before I start this, another thing that we're going to do is we are going to combine our baking powder and our flour into the same bowl and just mix it. That way we can get a few steps ahead. So our eggs have just been done beating for about 5 minutes. Like I said, they are lighter in color as well as a little bit thicker. And now we are going to add our sugar gradually. So gradually add your sugar until it is light and fluffy. Then we're going to beat in the vanilla and then again gradually add our dry mixture. Our flour and baking powder mixture has now combined with the eggs, the sugar, and the vanilla, and it looks really good. It's actually kind of the color, I would say, of like vanilla pudding. But this is called hot milk cake, and we have not used our milk yet because now what you're going to do is we are going to take our milk and our butter, and we are going to put it in a small saucepan and then bring it over to the stove where you're going to heat it up just until the butter is melted and combined, and then we're going to add it into our batter. Our butter and milk has melted and combined on the stove. It's made like cute little swirls. And now what we're going to do is we are going to add this to our batter while it's mixing. So I'm gonna do this at a low speed and we're going to gradually add it. I've never done this before, so just bear with me. So when you're doing this, just be careful because you will get little splashes of milk everywhere. So definitely do it bit by bit. Now what we're going to do is you can take either a 13x9 pan or I have this bundt pan just because I think it looks nicer. And you're going to grease that pan down. You can do that while this is kind of combining. And now we're going to take our batter and add it to our pan. Our batter has been transferred into my bundt pan, but if you're using a 13x9 pan, you are going to put your cake in the oven at 350 degrees for 30 to 35 minutes. If you are like me and using a bundt pan, it's going to go in for 40 to 45. We're gonna start with 42 and then go from there. And the way that you're going to see if it's done is by putting in a cake tester or a toothpick and if it comes out clean. Our cake just came out of the oven and it smells really good and I'm very excited. But what I'm not looking forward to is flipping it out of this pan. Oh no. So in order to get this cake out of its pan, a good way to do it is to put your cooling rack on top of it and then we're going to flip it. And it should come out in one piece. I'm so nervous. Okay, we flipped it. Now we lift it. Oh, ah! It's like a donut. So you're gonna let this cool completely and enjoy. Thank you again so much for watching. And if you tried this recipe out, let me know in the comments below how it turned out. Or you can tag me on social media. My handles are at BlueBell Bake, and that's on TikTok and Instagram. And if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a like, comment on it like I already said, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so you always know when I'm posting. And yeah, that is it. Thank you all so much for watching. Mom, if you watch this, I hope I made you proud up there. And until next time, keep on baking.